Grandpa, tell me a story.
Julia, is that you? Julia, how I missed you. I remember back in the fall of 1850 when we first met. Your skin sparkled like diamonds in the sun, and you tried to bite me and drink my blood. But then, I was like, wait, what are you doing? Grandpa, why are you trying to drink Grandpa's blood? And you were like, because I'm a vampire, Grandpa. And I was like, but you don't burst into flames when the sun hits you. She's like, and you're not repelled by crosses or affected by garlic, and you have a reflection in the mirror, and you don't seem to do anything vampire-y except want to drink my blood. And then you were like, that's because I'm one of the vampires from Stephenie Meyer's novels. And the grandpa was like, who the fuck is Stephenie Meyers? And you're like some Mormon that lives in Utah and writes novels that she has no knowledge of the subject matter whatsoever and makes vampires that sparkle in the daylight. And Grandpa's like, well, you're not really a vampire then because you don't do any vampire things. And she's like, I drink blood, Grandpa. And he was like, well, that just makes you a freak. It doesn't really make you a vampire. It just makes you a freaking freak. And she's like, well, I can run really fast and I can jump through the trees. And it's like, okay, you're a freak. You can jump and run. Wow. And then Grandpa saw how beautiful you were with your sparkly diamond-like skin in the sun, and he was like, wow, Grandpa needs to get out more. But then he fell in love with your rustic beauty, even though you were like 3,000 years old and a lot older than Grandpa. I mean, Grandpa's like pretty old, but you're a lot older than Grandpa. It was love at first sight. Well, it was love for Grandpa at first sight, and you wanted to bite Grandpa and suck out his blood, but Grandpa didn't really want to have anything to do with that. But Grandpa was in love with you. So you fell in love together, and even though you were cold and kind of uncaring and kind of a cynical prick because, well, you're like hundreds of thousands of years old and can only die by being killed by one of your own kind because, well, for some reason you have none of the vampiric vulnerabilities that vampires have. So you couldn't really die, and so you're a cynical and kind of cold and an emo person, but still, Grandpa loved you because you were pretty and, well, you were pretty. Grandpa's just saying, looks count for a lot. But then, you went away from Grandpa, and Grandpa went on to fight in the Civil War and the American Revolution and Vietnam and some other war. And then you came back to him at the end of Grandpa's life, and you bit him and you turned him into a vampire. But for some reason, Grandpa turned into a regular vampire who can't go out in daylight and gets hurt by wooden crosses and things. And well, I mean, he's kind of a real vampire, and you're kind of like an idiot with body glitter on. But whatever. Grandpa has cool vampiric abilities that he can turn into mist. Watch Grandpa turn into mist. Woo! Grandpa mist. Grandpa's mist. See, Grandpa turned into mist. It was amazing. You missed it. What the fuck are you doing here? Didn't I tell you to go play with Grandpa's loaded gun? Well, Grandpa's telling you that now. Go play with Grandpa's loaded gun. Maybe you'll put some goddamn holes in your head that will make you worth something. Look at your goddamn hippie holes. In your hippie lip and ears and mouth and nose and hippie face. Put a goddamn hippie hole in your head that'll make you actually worthwhile. Maybe then you can entertain Grandpa with your retardedness. Give your jar of mayonnaise to open. You can be like, yeah, you stupid fucking kid. Get the fuck away from Grandpa. Go, get the fuck away from him.